Watch this closely. I'm about to show you a clip where King Charles confronts Flower Dog inside a shelter room. No barking, no chaos, just silent pressure between two dogs who normally fight side by side. But the moment the camera steps in, they split apart. And what shocked me is what happens next. Flower Dog walks out, spots another dog, and unleashes his frustration. Almost like he carried the weight of that confrontation and dropped it on the first dog he saw. So the real question is, what happened between King Charles and Flower Dog? And why did Flower Dog explode right after? Something big is shifting inside the shelter. What do you think, Pawble Fam? Is this the moment King Charles has been preparing for? Is Flower Dog quietly rising as the new threat? Or the next king waiting in the shadows? And ever since Flower Dog stepped into the frame, Thorme, the legendary general, has been slipping out of focus. Don't blink, Pawble Fam. Watch till the end. This story might change everything you thought you knew about King Charles and about Flower Dog. What you saw in that room wasn't random. King Charles didn't bark, didn't growl, didn't lift a paw, but his presence pressed down on Flower Dog like a weighted blanket. Casey communicates dominance through space, not noise. Flower Dog entering that room already knew who owned it. That's why the second the camera stepped in, both dogs broke away. Casey didn't want witnesses to the negotiation, and Flower Dog didn't want anyone seeing him fold. His exit wasn't escape. It was overflow. A dog carrying heat with nowhere to place it always dumps it on the first target outside the pressure zone. Flower Dog's explosion on the next dog wasn't personal, it was displacement. When a dog is dominated but can't respond, the frustration redirects to a safer target. Classic mid-rank behavior. Notice his body language. Stiff shoulders, quick scanning, fast trigger. That's a dog trying to regain lost confidence. Casey didn't attack him in the room, but he took something from him, the upper hand. Flower Dog had to reclaim that feeling somewhere else. And the first dog he saw became the outlet. Here's the twist. Casey didn't confront Flower Dog to fight him. He confronted him to measure him. Flower Dog is the only dog in the shelter with enough confidence, size, and emotional volatility to possibly rise. Casey has tested every major dog in that shelter. Flower Dog is the newest puzzle. That moment in the room was Casey checking. Are you challenger or follower? Flower Dog's reaction outside answered that question more than the confrontation itself. Challengers fight back. Followers redirect. Flower Dog brings something the shelter rarely sees. Unexpected confidence spikes. He's unpredictable, emotional, often switching between submissive and dominant in seconds. That makes him look like a threat, but in dog psychology, that's actually the signature of a middle ranker struggling with identity. Casey sees that. Middle-ranked dogs aren't kings. They're reactors. They cause chaos, yes, but they don't lead. The pack follows calm strength, not emotional outbursts. King Charles could have ended that tension instantly, but he didn't. And that is leadership. Real alphas avoid unnecessary battles. They conserve energy, choose when to assert and when to ignore. Casey letting Flower Dog walk out wasn't weakness. It was strategy. Burn your energy outside. I already got what I need. And Flower Dog did exactly that. Casey knows the room is his. He didn't need to prove it twice. Inside the shelter, dominance isn't private. The whole pack feels the shift. After that confrontation, several dogs avoided Flower Dog, not out of fear, but uncertainty. When a dog shows emotional instability, the pack distances. Dogs follow predictability. Casey's consistency makes him king. Flower Dog's inconsistency makes him dangerous, but not dependable. That's why no one stepped in when he snapped. They don't trust his signals. Everyone noticed it. The moment Flower Dog appeared, Thorme faded. But that doesn't mean Thorme is scared. It means he's smart. High-ranked dogs avoid unstable newcomers. Thorme isn't hiding, he's watching. He knows Flower Dog isn't a rival to KC. He's a distraction. Thorme saves his energy for real threats. KC doesn't need backup in emotional moments. He needs backup against strategic challengers. And Flower Dog is not that. Let's break the psychology. Flower Dog isn't seeking the throne, he's seeking stability. Dogs with inconsistent pasts often act like this. Bursts of dominance, bursts of fear, bursts of confusion. He's not trying to overthrow KC. He's trying to find his place under someone strong enough to anchor him. The confrontation shook him, not because he wanted to dominate KC, but because he respects him more than he understands. Short answer, no. Long answer, he doesn't have the traits. Kingship in dogs isn't about size or aggression. It's about emotional stability, spatial awareness, calm leadership, and consistent communication. Flower Dog fails 2 out of 4. KC holds all 4 effortlessly. If KC saw him as a real threat, he wouldn't confront him in silence. He'd shut him down instantly. The fact that KC just measured him tells us everything. Here's the truth, Pawble Fam. Flower Dog isn't KC's enemy. He's not the villain. He's not the rising king. He's the confused soldier in the middle of a storm, trying to figure out who he is in a place full of stronger personalities. KC didn't confront him to put him down. KC confronted him to settle his energy, to teach boundaries, to bring order. The shelter doesn't need a new king. It needs KC, and it needs Flower Dog to find his lane.